What's up, my sexy little Swiss lemon rolls? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, bringing you a special nodewihoe edition of the yet-to-be-named Riven reroll series. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, this was not the video I was planning on publishing today. However, my throat really freaking hurts, and I just recorded a 47-minute long video that I don't think I'm going to publish. You know, after you're done, you don't necessarily catch the vibes, and you're like, we're gonna have to scrap that one. In addition to all of that, I'm also completely out of Coke Zero, so I figured that I would take this void of negative luck and use it as kind of like an osmosis factor to go ahead and draw in some good juju for a couple Riven rerolls, specifically for the Aksomaticorn. But before we jump into any of that, this wouldn't be nodewihoe if we didn't talk some giveaways, right? So as always, we have this Ivara Prime Access that is going on till December 24th. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below so that you guys can go ahead and enter there. But that has nothing to do with today's giveaways, because we're actually going to be giving away a deluxe skin collection as well as an Empyrean Grand Bundle. Now, both of those are going to be across all platforms along with the Ivara Prime Access. However, because I was gonna say, what is it, consolist? Is that the right word? I have a PC specific only giveaway. I'm kidding, I'm not consolist, it's just that I can't personally give away to anyone on PC, on console, because I'm not on console myself. But for those of you guys on PC, I do have 5 rush repair drones that need a nice new home. So we'll talk about how you actually fully enter a little bit later on in the video, but let's go ahead and get to rolling. Now, first things first, let's look at the stats on this baby to see exactly what we're trying to amp up. Now, as you can see right here, we do have a really nice critical chance on this with a very sexy critical multiplier. I wouldn't mind boosting that up a little bit, but honestly, where I'm kind of leaning to is maybe the status on this thing, because look, it's got a high base slash in its IPS, so part of me, if we can get critical slash procs going off, that would like really make my holidays merry and bright, and that's really all I'm searching for these days. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual Riven that I currently have, which some of you guys might already enjoy, but as you know, I'm looking for my unicorn, not your unicorn. So as you can see right here, we have more fire rates, and I'm like, this weapon already has enough fire rate. I don't need any more fire rate on it. It does have a chunky little critical chance of 128.2%, and then we've also got negative reload speed, which I'm gonna say doesn't necessarily 100% hurt this, but it doesn't necessarily make it that much better. It puts it at 2.2 for the reload speed. To be honest, I'm actually willing to lose a little bit of fire rate. Like if we got like one with just a little bit of negative fire rate on it, I wouldn't be opposed to that as a negative. I usually don't like negatives in any way, shape, or form. But as you can see right here, this is what we've currently got. I would like better. So let's go ahead and hope that we get a little bit lucky. As you can see, I'm also sporting this Wisp Grack skin, which I felt like giving myself a little bit of a splurge, right? So let's go ahead and grab our Aksomati and just cross our fingers that RNG loves us. We're gonna scooch that over because that's what I want to see. All right, so what I'm going for, maybe some multi-shot, maybe some I would love some multi-shot and status. We could even do multi-shot status heats, multi-shot status like, I was gonna say fire, which is the exact same as heat. Electricity, toxin, one of those two, I would be happy for any of those. But usually I like to keep it like non-element based because you never know which way I want to swing. At least when it comes to Rivens. I'm pretty reliable in other things. Electricity and slash! That's actually not too bad at all. Would I keep that over the critical chance fire rate and slash? Nah, I would probably stick with this right now. That was a close one. I mean, listen, if they want to give me some slash multi-shot and status. Oh wait, is this it? No, it's not. Ah, shit. That I was like, it's got negative fire rate. I was like, negative fire rate was what I asked for earlier. I think that they are just mocking me now. But this could just be a tease. You know, they might just be kind of like leading you. They're like, listen, I want to give... That's a tip for real life, by the way. If You don't play so hard to get that they don't think that they can ever get you. Just play hard enough to get so that you're just out of arm's length. You know, you're there, but you're not quite there. And also, for those of you guys who are with somebody, maybe give them some room to chase you. Because sometimes, listen, little space, just a little space makes the distance grow fonder. Status duration, no, I don't want. No, I see fire rate and cold, and I'm not really into it. I don't really want any more. I don't really love fire rate. Like, fire rate can make or break some weapons, but personally, like, some weapons it ruins, at least in my opinion. I know that everybody loves the twin Grakatas, and it's like, oh my god, so much fire rate. I kind of sort of hate it. I'm not really all that into it. I'm not seeing anything fantastic right now, which kind of sort of breaks my heart. Oh my god, Zoom. I still always laugh whenever they make Zoom like a bonus. Like, it's something you really, really want. I was like, is it? Who told you? Damage to Grenier and Toxin. Oh my god, it just feels like it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, listen. I'm out of Coke Zero. Give me something. Give me something. Wow, it's still bad. Damage to Corpus and Puncture? No. I don't know. I feel like whenever, and this is definitely one of my things whenever I roll Rivens, is I like to roll it with you guys, but I also kind of hate rolling it with you guys, because legit, I feel like I get so judged. This I kind of want to take, though. Damage and Toxin. Base damage and Toxin is not terrible. It's not terrible. But it's also not necessarily what I want. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. I would have taken it anyway. Wouldn't have taken it anyway. It's not what I want. Listen. I would have kept re-rolling it. We would have kept trying to get something better. I will not take negative slash thank you. That is an insult to my family. But yeah, people often get really, really good. Well, I would have taken this. This was the right one. I was like, maybe it's the right one for you, but it's not necessarily the right one for me. And sometimes they see Rivens that they're like, that's perfect for me. And I'm like, well, I'm glad then because I'm not you. So we're not the same person. And people get, I feel like that's, I wonder if it's a thing. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments section. I feel like Warframe is one of those communities that gets really, really mad if you don't hold the same opinion as them. I feel like there's so many videos that I've made where I've like expressed myself, and the thing is, I'm just speaking of my own account, and I mean that's why build videos are a thing, and like, you know, all of those whatnots. I don't really love making them because here's the thing: I'm gonna put out a build video, you're just gonna make your own variation of it anyway. So really, everything is just, you know, you tweak it. I feel like the best build is the build tweaked for your playstyle. But there's some people out there that are like, if it's not my way, then it's not the way. And I'm like, no. If you're not doing what I'm doing, my way is the most optimal. I'm like, with the way you play, no, overall. I'm like, why are you so mad? Or if you don't hold the exact same opinion, like, to this day, I still say that Titania is an unplayable piece of garbage trash. I will never touch her again. I don't understand. I'm like, listen, chill. How does me never playing her ever again affect you in any way, shape, or form, right? So part of me is just kind of like, you gotta chill a little bit. You have to respect the fact that, no, I do not want negative impact on my Riven. I don't really, that's not something I hold in high esteem. But some people are very like, no, you don't understand. I'm like, wait. Oh, that's negative weapon recoil and 85% zoom. I was like, they think that those are really big enough positives? I was like, get out of here, but it's random, so I can't really be mad at it. Also, are you guys finding that you have large stores of Kuva just lying around? Because I don't think I've rolled a Riven in ages. This is like the first one I've really touched. No. We really haven't gotten anything interesting, you guys. Like, nothing. This entire rolling time I've been like, what have we gotten that's any good? There's critical chance and there's negative damage to Grenier. I mean, that's not even good enough in my head. But yeah, So for me, that's one of my biggest things too, is kind of like when I put out a video with Warframe, I think to my we might take this. Okay. Okay. All right, Cat. I'm gonna roll like 5 more times. We're gonna do 25 rolls. We're gonna take this to the Simulacrum. We're gonna see how it feels, and then we'll catch vibes off of it. All right? Nope, nada. But yeah, people get so mad, and so part of me is like, yo, sometimes I don't want to expose myself to that stress. And thinking in my, that's base damage multi-shot. But we have a 3 times critical damage multiplier. I think I might go with this one. I think this one is the way to go because I don't really care about projectile speed. Oh, that was a close one. All right, we have a couple more rolls to go. They were really challenging me with that. Get out of here with your zoom. What is this with the zoom? They really want us to have zoom in there. Get out of here. Cold. Well, what is this projectile speed? Ooh, that's a nice base damage though. I mean, we're still going. Listen. We could have been friends in a separate time and place. All right, one last roll, and then we'll go ahead and take this one to the Simulacrum and see exactly how it feels. Hello, Editing Rob popping in real quick, and I bring you a real-life cavat, as well as details on how to enter today's giveaway. Now, as always, I'm going to go ahead and need you to be subscribed to the channel, and just be very aware, I check every single freaking time. In addition, I'm going to need your in-game name or whatever handle it is that we can deliver you a giveaway item. And then of course, we have our code because our codes are unique to every single individual, and that way I know if you just copy and paste it off of somebody else. But first and foremost, I'm gonna need the first letter of your YouTube screen name. The second part of the code is actually the 3rd letter of the IGN you just provided. And then the last bit, instead of providing me your platform, I'll be able to know through number code. 1, if you're on Xbox One. 2, if you're on Switch. 4, if you're on PS4. And O, as in the origin, or 0. It's gonna be 0. It's the number 0. Even though 0 is technically not a number, if you are on PC. All right, I'm gonna put you down now. Hold on, this cat's gotta go. You can leave. And then for all of those PC players who do happen to want to get your hands on Rush Repair Drones, after you're done with that code, do a -RRD. So again, first letter of your YouTube screen name, the 3rd letter of your IGN, followed with 1 if you're on Xbox, 2 if you're on Switch, 4 if you're on PS4, and 0 if you're on PC. Then, if you want to get your hands on some Rush Repair Drones and you're on PC, do a -RRD. So that's how you can get your hands on either one of the deluxe skin bundles or the, what is it called? The Empyrean Grand Bundle. Make sure to check back in. I'm going to be pulling these again after stream tomorrow night, so around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe 9 p.m., depending on if I'm tired. But you'll know sooner than later. Regardless, that is it for this. I was going to end this like I end a video, but it's not, so let me just go ahead and hand this off to past Rob. Boop! Oh, that one's kind of good too. Base damage, multi-shot, puncture. No, we're going to stick with this one. I'm going to be honest, I'm still not 100% sold on this one. I still definitely want some, status in there, just to see exactly, how it could potentially feel. I think it's already installed in. So let's take a look at the stats that we have right now. The status is sitting at 85%, which is definitely nicer. I think that multi-shot helped it out. And then, of course, we have the critical chance at 105%, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and give this a couple shots. And I also get a lot of people saying, oh, listen, I don't know why you don't just go through the Samaris version of this and then just end up there. It's because I don't want to be there with peasants. I've said it a million times over, but you're not listening. Shame on you. And then people get really, really angry over comments like that. And I'm like, you guys know that I'm like trolling, right? Like, I'm not taking it that seriously. There are some things I take seriously. Like, I don't like being questioned about, like, listen, my opinions on what do you call this, vacuum and channeling abilities and all of that kind of stuff. Like, listen, I'm gonna feel the way that I feel. Like, you're not gonna change my mind, so there's really no point in arguing about it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit and see how it feels. Oh no! I need to get rid of my cat. I forgot about that. And there is my ass. That's the first time I've seen my ass graxed. Alright. Let's see if this feels any better to me. Which I think it probably should. I mean, yes. He was pretty much evaporated. I can't be mad at that at all. Like, that was pretty gosh darn good. This is like a little holiday miracle. I mean, I wish I could push the status up just a little bit more. But I mean, 80-something% status isn't bad, you know? It's definitely not bad. That was very nice. That was very... Okay. Wait. Oh, I mean... Oh, no. I could do viral fire. Okay. Let's try viral fire. Let's see how viral fire feels. Let's just mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. Just bypass all of that. Okay, so what we need to do is drop that. Let's try a little frostbite. Oh my god, cross your fingers for me, because then we do have a little bit of armor stripping. So that might be good. Let's see. Please be good. Oh, I still think... I mean, you can see the slash procs working. You can see them doing their thing, but I think at the end of the day, I prefer the corrosive. Let's try that one more time to just get a bead on whether it's consistent or not. Ha! You missed, you bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna say the corrosive is probably the way to go. I'm still definitely feeling the corrosive very, very strongly. So all in all, I think that was a pretty big success. Let me know what you guys think, especially anything that I've said about commenting on the Warframe community, because I feel like just sometimes some people just get too mad. I think it's maybe the tryhards that are ruining it, because you know what? I was actually talking to somebody in the comments section, or actually they were commenting to me. I don't think that they ever said anything back, but they also stated something along the lines of, well, what's really toxic is these veterans that, you know, tell you have to bring X, Y, and Z to this, to like, what do you call it, farm eidolons and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, as a veteran, I rebuke thee, because I feel like veterans are more chill than that. I think that those are the tryhards, and maybe the tryhards are fucking it up for everybody, and I don't even realize it. Oh my god, I totally forgot to tell you guys about the giveaway thing. You know what? We're going to drop that in as Editing Rob, so you've already seen him. Editing Rob has already popped in, because clearly I couldn't be trusted to. But if you have stayed this long in the video and can hear my cat meowsing over here in the corner, do me a favor and give me a double % down in the comments below. Just, you know, let me know that you stuck all the way through with me. Regardless, that's gonna do it for me for now. Happy nodewihoe holidays. And as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and I can bet you can hear my throat going out right now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.